Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful handed down an awful twist of fate to Bill Spencer and Poppy Nozawa, which pretty much tore the couple apart on the CBS soap. Bill was duped into thinking he had a daughter, so he beats himself up for falling for Luna Nozawa's ploy. His free-spirited girlfriend feels she created a monster in her daughter and treads lightly through life today. Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, and Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, wade through the aftermath of their lives imploding. Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, crushed her mother, leaving Poppy taking stock of her life and blaming herself today. But Bill Spencer doesn't take kindly to being duped. This came out as he talked with his son last week on Bold and the Beautiful. When Bill and Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, got together last week, the Spencer patriarch wasn't sure about his future with Poppy Nozawa. So you have two hurting people who likely belong together, but too many roadblocks got in the way for this bold and beautiful couple. Bold and the Beautiful can still squeeze a bit more drama out of Luna Nozawa's reign of terror. She could escape or have a puppet outside the prison, who she tasks with even more dirty deeds aimed at the people in her circle. Where Bold and the Beautiful goes with Luna is one thing, but will they patch up Poppy Nozawa and Bill Spencer? Once the dust settles on Luna's mess, the soap could see a way to give Poppy and Bill another chance at love, and maybe even parenting. Poppy Nozawa gave birth to Luna when she was young, and with Luna being about 20 today, this likely puts Poppy in her mid to late 30s. So this would mean she's still young enough to have a baby. A baby for Bill and Poppy would work at giving Bill another chance at having a daughter. Of course, he could always have another son. Bold and the Beautiful fans were thrilled at the prospect of Luna being his daughter. That is until the real Luna surfaced and confessed to falsifying the paternity test and killing a couple of men. Bill was a proud papa for a short time when thinking she was his daughter, and B fans felt for his loss. But then there's Poppy, who believes she created her daughter into a monster. If anyone could use a do-over, fans say it is Poppy. Another child could never replace Luna for her mom. But a baby for Poppy Nozawa and Bill Spencer would give each of them something now missing in their lives. So a tear-jerking twist of fate might be in the cards. But these tears are likely from joy if this prediction rings true on the CBS soap. Hold onto your designer scarves and champagne flutes, Bold and the Beautiful fans, because Dollar Bill Spencer might be on the brink of his most emotionally vulnerable storyline yet. And it all circles around the enigmatic Poppy Nozawa and a daughter that could redefine what it means to be a Spencer. With the bombshell reveal that Luna could be Bill's daughter still echoing across the Forrester offices and Spencer Publications boardrooms, the next phase of this story might not be as glitzy and glamorous as Bill's usual power moves. Instead, it could take a sobering, emotionally rich turn that brings Bill face to face with regrets, redemption, and, for the first time in years, a chance at family that doesn't revolve around romantic revenge or corporate wars. For decades, we've seen Bill as the alpha billionaire, romantic, ruthless, and a man who chases what he wants without apology. But fatherhood has always been a mixed bag for him. His relationships with Liam and Wyatt have gone through the spin cycle more times than Brooke and Ridge's marriages. But Luna is different. She's not just a surprise addition to the Spencer clan. She's fresh blood, a clean slate. Unlike Liam and Wyatt, who grew up without him and later warred over love triangles and loyalty, Luna brings something soft to Bill's world. She's gentle, driven, artistic. A vision of the kind of daughter he never knew he needed. Now that the DNA results confirm, for now, that he is her father, Bill's usually cold, cutthroat shell might start to melt. Could we be witnessing the birth of a new, emotionally driven arc for Bill Spencer? A redemption tour not for the boardroom, but the heart. Sweet and mystical, with her herbal teas and spiritual leanings, Poppy seems like an odd match for the always buttoned-up alpha male Bill. But their shared past is full of foggy memories, missed chances, and one pivotal night that led to Luna's conception. And yet, Poppy's history still has secrets. Fans are buzzing about what she's still hiding. Did she ever tell Bill about Luna until now because she truly didn't know, or because she feared what his presence might mean? And if Poppy's withholding a bigger truth, like a health issue or another family skeleton, we could be headed straight into tear-jerker territory. Imagine this. Poppy begins to show signs of illness. Luna, fresh off the high of finding her father, now faces the horror of potentially losing her mother. Bill, finally ready to be the man both Poppy and Luna need, is suddenly plunged into a crisis that money, power, and bravado can't fix. Could this storyline veer toward a tragic twist where Poppy is diagnosed with something terminal? That would catapult Bill into single fatherhood in a way he's never experienced, and expose layers of vulnerability in the Spencer Titan we've only caught glimmers of in the past. Meanwhile, Luna, still just finding her footing at Forrester Creations, would be rocked to her core by such a development. She's already weathered enough emotional storms between the Archie Hope drama and the whole Mince Gone Wrong debacle. But if Poppy falls ill or worse, Luna will need a father figure more than ever. We could see a transformation in his character from absentee father to deeply devoted dad, shielding Luna from scandal, while helping her through unimaginable grief. This could even put him on a collision course with the Forresters again, especially if Steffi or Ridge begin to doubt Luna's ability to keep her head in the fashion game during her personal upheaval. Let's not forget, soap storylines rarely exist in a vacuum. Katie Logan, Bill's most stable love interest, on paper anyway, is still hovering in the wings. She's been watching this Bill-Poppy-Luna triangle unfold with raised eyebrows and a touch of wariness. Could Katie's old wounds resurface as she watches Bill pour his heart into a family that isn't with her or will? Will she feel threatened by Poppy? Or could this ignite a different side of Katie, one who reconnects with Bill out of empathy, standing by his side during Poppy's crisis and bonding with Luna in the process? Option A. The tear-jerker escalates. Poppy passes away after a final poignant scene with Bill and Luna. Her death is devastating, but it opens the door for Bill to become a devoted single father and Luna to grow stronger, shaped by both pain and love. It's Emmy real material, folks. Option B. Poppy's health scare is a red herring. She recovers, but not before Bill and Luna solidify their bond. Poppy, grateful for Bill's support, opens her heart to romance again. Suddenly, they're a new family unit with all the awkward growing pains and emotional reckonings that come with it.